Welcome to the Blackboard video series, video number 15. Today we're going to talk about manipulating columns. We're going to talk about sorting columns, fixing columns, and moving columns. And if you recall in our last video, we started this process. So we're going to go all the way down to the bottom where it says Grade Center, and we're going to click on Full Grade Center. And what we did is in our last video is we created this called period so that we could identify what period each of the children were in, and then we moved it over into this area right here. So our next thing to do is to sort, and you'll see that currently we have a second period, 6th, 5th, 32, 1, 1, and so on. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to hover right over here, click on this drop-down menu, and we're going to talk about sorting. And we're going to sort ascending, and then you're going to see all the first periods together, all the seconds, thirds, all the way down to seventh periods are all together. Now, as we examine this, you also notice that there's a section here in gray and a section here in white. Now these are fixed columns. So as you scroll this direction, you see that these are changing, but these stay the same. And for example, you would want your names to stay the same because you want to see who you're grading. And then you also you might want to have things like, the grade or the period or whatever as well. And depending on what you want, we're going to make two changes. Let's say that we don't really care that this follow us all the way through. It's nice to have at the very beginning. So we're going to move this over to here. And then the other thing is that let's flip these two right here, the first and the last name. So to do that, we're going to go to the top here and we're going to come over to Manage, and we're going to come down to Column Organization, and you'll see that there's a gray bar right here that says everything above this bar is a frozen column. So let's first of all take the last access. We're going to take that right here. We're going to grab this right here, and we're just going to pull it down so it's here. Now it's on the bottom. So when we hit Submit, and we look at this, you will notice that that last axis is over here. So as we move forward, we don't see it anymore, and that's fine. It's nice to know when the last axis was, but we have decided that it's not essential for this. So let's go and let's flip these two. So once again, we go down to Management, and we're going to go to Column Organization. And this is a very easy fix. We just simply take this and we slide it there. Now we have a first and a last name, and then we just simply hit Submit. And so you've got the first name, the last name, the period, and the average, and those are going to float with you. And you can move things in and out as needed that simply with the system. So in review of what we've covered today, we sorted the columns, first, second, third, fourth period. We talked about the fixing of the columns and unfixing for that matter. And then we talked about the moving columns in and out of those areas. And of course, as always, if you need additional training videos, they're located on the Facebook page right here with the URL at the bottom here. And if you're watching this on YouTube, if you look at the description below, you actually have that, so you can click on that. So until the next video, have a fantastic day.